Last season saw us crowned champions of the Premier League, but agonisingly we crashed out of the Champions League semi-final. But with some new recruits, as well as having £120 million in the bank, and despite us spending the whole summer chasing Declan Rice, can we go back to back and push on and win that Champions League? Yes, welcome to our third season with West Ham. As said in the intro, that is the aim of the game. We've got Newcastle at home first up, followed by transfer deadline day and the Liverpool game there. So far, the two new signings, Kua's going to come in at left back and Tomori is going to play at right back. We're going to play Ndongo at... Tomori comes at centre back and Ndongo is going to play at right back. And don't know what past Paul was thinking with this, but this is the team we're going to go with. Familiar midfield. I can't say it enough, boys and girls. I really wish that was Declan Rice sitting there, but it's not. We move on. We've got 120 million to find ourselves another holding midfielder should we need it. Let's get this show on the road then. Newcastle, a team that finished second last year, by hook or by crook, and a team that we knocked out of the Champions League. So a bit of recent history with them. Doesn't look like they've strengthened their starting lineup with anyone this season. So Coop Miners has come in there. He's on the bench. So we'll see. Arguably, we've made 2 improvements. And we've got a free kick early doors. Rayan Cherki takes it round the wall. It's saved by the keeper. And Marcus Leonardo's tapped it in. He scored on the last day of last season after a bit of a goal drought. Has he kicked off this new season in impressive fashion? He has. 6 minutes gone then. Defending champions West Ham. Great save from the keeper. Leonardo's quickest to react. That is why Leonardo leads the Turtles. And that is why he leads our goal scoring charts this season. 1 game. Well, I say that. Conor Gallagher's got 2 in the Community Shield. Nobody counts the Community Shield. It's all about the Premier League. So big changes then in the Premier League. Man City, Chelsea and Liverpool, all with new managers. Can't think off the top of my head. I'm sure Arne Slot has gone to Man City. Not sure I saw who went to Liverpool or Chelsea. We will find that out in due course. But for now, we have a corner which Jared Bowen is going to swing in. It's gone all the way through. There's been a push. The referee has given a penalty. Jared Bowen is running up to him like he owes him money. He doesn't. He just owes him a penalty, and that is what he's got. Jared Bowen now to make it 2 in the 38th minute. Can he do it? He does. He slots it nicely. Probably didn't hit it as well as he hit some penalties. The keeper went the right way, but it was obviously tucked well enough into the corner that the keeper just couldn't get there. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't... Was it that keeper that dived all the way past the goal at one point? I don't know. But he didn't get all the way into the corner, so he deserves to concede another one. A 3 before half-time would be dreamland, although, yeah, we're not going to get it from a long throw-in like that just gets headed back to their keeper. But Jared Bowen has pressed himself there. I mean, look at there, 6 of the 7s back there. And, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't lead to a goal. And unfortunately, Alex Scott is orange injured, a potential lower leg injury. So Dewey can come on for him. No real need to risk anyone this early in the system, this early in the season. Like I said, we've got the rest of August to get through before the deadline shuts. We've got a lot of money in the bank, so there is still room to improve this squad. But given the start to the season, it's probably not worked out the best. This would have undoubtedly been the toughest fixture of our first 5, which are going to take us up to deadline day. And we probably could have done with a bit of a better test to see where our squad is in terms of whether we're capable of, retaining the Premier League. We did beat Liverpool quite comfortably in the Community Shield. And see, that's a potential issue. Now, we've let Duranville go out on loan. And what else have we done? We sold, what's his face? João Pedro, we sold. Get it out in a minute. And now we're probably looking a bit of depth in around the wing positions. More food for thought then. that's an area which I didn't anticipate us having to strengthen. So maybe we'll have to spend some of the Declan Rice money, the transfer kitty, on some depth in the wings. Obviously, Paquetá can play out there as cover. Marcus Leonardo can... that's a shocking miss from Frimpong. Marcus Leonardo can play on the left. Alex Scott can also play on the right. So if we did strengthen the midfield, say with a London-based holding midfielder that is currently playing for Real Madrid, we have other options in and around that midfield that could go out and fill in on the flanks if need be. But Scamacca's picked up a knock now. So not going well for our little squad. I said that we weren't going to sign anyone big at the expense of squad depth. We haven't signed anyone big. Well, Tamori is pretty big. Oh, Magazi missed that. But, we got the bulk of that money back for Leonardo. So, yeah, maybe we just have to swallow our pride and, get some squad signings in through the door. Like I said, maybe someone that could play both wings. A bit like, don't want to say it, but the player we just let go, João Pedro, Duranville, they could both cover on both wings. The things we do for love. And Nuno Mendes brings it away for Newcastle here. Jones, is that Curtis Jones, I'm guessing? It was Curtis Jones, but it didn't matter, he couldn't do anything. We have kept a clean sheet, we've won 2-0. We have looked fairly comfortable, so I will take that all day long. And I'll see you in a minute for deadline day. Okay, so here we are. Deadline day is upon us. Declan Rice, apparently to West Ham, is the biggest rumour of the day. Is he interested though? That is the question. Is he willing to talk to us again after? It doesn't look like he is. So with that being said then, we need to divert our attentions to some other targets. Let's see who's about. So Leroy Sané is an option, but I'm slightly put off by his 250 grand a week wages. But he is Leroy Sané. He does cover both flanks. First touch is great, his dribbling is great, his passing is pretty good, he's still rapid. So we'll sit on him for 1 second. We'll see who else is there. How about this fella? 18-year-old wonder kid from Sassuolo called Spend Mustafa. And I'm seriously considering spending some money on him. He can play centre-back. He can play holding midfield. Still, the only thing putting me off is if this is the last season of the save, is he going to grow into a first-team regular with us? He's only made 3 appearances for Sassuolo's senior side. 2 of them have come this season. He'd be our 5th best holding midfield option. So 43 to 54 million on him. Probably not the best investment, is it? With times getting desperate, Jude Bellingham, anyone? 105 million release clause. We can afford it outright. We were going to splash a massive amount of money on Declan Rice anyway. Arguably, Jude Bellingham gives us the better option. He can play the defensive midfield role. He can play the central midfield role. He's got yellow attributes all over the place. I'm doing it. I mean, how much is he going to want though? How much is he going to want? That is the question that is on my lips. Time to find out. 170 to, he's definitely going to be a star player. 300 grand a week. Lying agent. Okay, well, that's 250 stand. 275 deal. I forgot I need a winger as well. Any bargain wingers about? There you have it, boys and girls. Our big name signing is in the door. Jude Bellingham. It wasn't Declan Rice like I really, really hoped it would be, but between his demands, Real Madrid playing hardball, it just wasn't to be. But Jude Bellingham, not a bad second choice, eh? In other news, the Champions League fixtures are out and we have Milan, then Inter. So both go away to the San Siro twice in a month. FC Basel, that is FC Basel, isn't it? I guess so. RB Salzburg, Barcelona again, Young Boys, and Wolfsburg. I'd say they're easier than the league fixtures we got last season, so I'm happy with that. And what better way to test ourselves than our bogey team, Liverpool? Here we go then. Karnaseki in goal, Kura at left back, Tamori, Akoli, Bellanova, Jude, the dude, Bellingham comes in, Holding. I don't know, I'm going to change it to, I mean, he can do it all. He can do it all. I'm going to change it to ball winning midfielder. And then we're going to have Scott and Gallagher ahead. Them two can easily rotate. I wonder if we can, no, we can't. Doesn't give you the option to change. I don't know why it never does this. Never does this. Edit. No. For some reason, I don't know, is it just certain... Sometimes, for some reason, it doesn't give you the option for pairs to swap. And it bugs me. It definitely should be here, right? And that's annoying. Okay, we'll have to figure out some way of making those two roles interchangeable. They can move in and out. Anyway, that's the midfield three. Bellingham, Gallagher, Scott, Cherky and Bowen in behind Skamaka. And we are ready to go. Jude Bellingham, what number is he going to be? He can be number 14. We did keep the 41 free for he who shall not be named. Cool. Inconsistent form for Liverpool then, who I forgot we were going to check. Antonio Conte is in charge of Liverpool. Mancini has gone to Chelsea. And like I said, Arne Slot is at Man City. So that's who we're up against. I mean, 5 wins for all 3 clubs, although City have played the extra one. They actually lost to Chelsea. Liverpool have got 2 wins and 2 defeats from their 4 games, with the defeats coming away at Newcastle and away at Manchester United. And hopefully for us, they'll be away at West Ham too. Shelderup and Angelo on the wings. That is Matt O'Reilly in there as well. And a regen centre-back. So we're at that stage now where regens are starting to play for some of the big teams. Alisson's still there in goal. Van Dijk is on the bench. Stones is on the bench. So Antonio Conte definitely not fancying them, but still fancying his defensive 5-3-2 formation, 5-2-3 formation, whatever you want to call it. Skamaka with a free kick from range. Can't get it on target. Probably would have rather seen Cherky take it. But Bowen is going to take the corner. Looking in the box for Skamaka, who can't get there. Osimhen, our nemesis, does get there. Cody Gakpo not in the team, thankfully for us. I wonder if he's moved on. Shelderup has taken out Bowen. So they say it looks harsh. It looks like a foul all day to me. Not that the game agrees, because it didn't deem it highlight worthy. Bowen now with another corner. Akoli flicks it on. Bellingham goes down. Not judged the penalty. Hamid Kura then and Bellanova, the 2 back for us. Although Liverpool not that keen to get out. Conor Gallagher been a bit of a menace going forward, and this time surely he's got a penalty. Rudiger, what have you done there? Antonio Conte will be ripping his hair implants out at the sight of that. That's such a dopey penalty to give away. Jared Bowen then going to step up and take it. Scored one against Newcastle in the opening game of the season from the penalty spot. This time he does it again. It's gone down the middle. I'm not sure if the keeper got a touch on it or if it went unhindered. It didn't look clean. Let's see if this perfect angle to see what's happened. And indeed, it goes straight down the middle. The keeper dives over it. Alisson will be going nuts. Rudiger's got the ump. Conte's probably got the ump. We're laughing because we will be 3 points clear as it stands. To say we've had a great start of the season is an understatement. 6 wins from 6 if it stays like this. Cherky looks for Skamaka at the back post. He can't get there. Alexander-Arnold and Bajcetic get it away to Angelo. Osimhen looking to counter. Bellingham though, oh my god, he's already just making waves. He's only been here half an hour and he's nullifying the threat of our bogey man Osimhen. Bowen now. Bellanova, Scott, Cherky If he's onside, the referee's checking it. Don't be a turkey. Give the goal to Turkey. That's what we're saying. That's what we're asking for. They're pumping their fists. I'm pumping my fists. It's 2-0. Bogey team who? Now that all stemmed from Jude Bellingham winning the ball. And it's Scott's deflected shot. He's miles onside. Who knows what they were looking at. Maybe they were just asking how each other's bets gone on. What they're up to after the game. Who knows what they were talking about. It shouldn't have been, was he offside or not? It should have just been, how good are West Ham? West Ham are very good. Now Cherki's looking to get in again. He finds Alex Scott. Kua with a header. Back to Bellingham, sitting deep, doing what he does. He scoops it over the top towards Cherki. Can't get it there, but we've got him turned. We've got him penned in. Bellingham again. He's everywhere. Finds Scott now. Scott finds Gallagher. Deflected a couple of times. It's back out to Bowen. And it's gone in. An uncomedy of errors from Liverpool there. Antonio Conte must be going absolutely bonkers on the touchline. Let's see what happened. Everything good is just coming from Jude Bellingham. Alex Scott then. Conor Gallagher with a shot. Double deflection. The keeper can only parry it out. Jared Bowen on his right foot. Scores his fourth for the season. And what a game, what a half of football we are seeing here. A Coley now. I mean, is Jude Bellingham that good that he's propelled us into an absolute monster? Or are Liverpool just on the turn? Both options quite conceivable. I mean, they've still got Victor Osimhen. They've still got Angelo. They've got Shelderup, so they'll be massively reliant on that front three, as they proved there. They've hit the post, but that front three will score goals. It's just a case of whether the rest of the team can back it up, whether they can be attacking enough. I don't know why I said I'm far from pleased. Everyone's fired up. They should be killing me. I've just told we're 3-0 up against Liverpool, and I've moaned about it, and they've just. I mean, I'm just Mr. Motivator. I've got the utmost respect of all my players here. Liverpool have only had 2 shots on goal the whole game to our 20. And I've got the audacity to tell these boys that I'm not happy. What am I like? Dewey can come on for Conor Gallagher. Everyone else going, I mean, how's Jude Bellingham only on a 6.8 and a booking? He has been a god. Oh well. Bellanova, you can actually have a rest. We're playing Liverpool and we're going to start resting a few players. Paquetá can come on for Alex Scott. And we'll leave it at that for now. We've got Sporting in the Champions League coming up in a couple of days. We could do with some fresh legs, but we don't want to disrupt the team too much. Still got half an hour to go. I think I just got excited because I clicked pause because we were 3-0 up. I don't know what quite happened, but Skamaka has got himself in and he has powered one in, and it goes from great to even better. He's taken a bow, and so he should. He timed his run perfectly here. Ryan Cherki, what a menace he is becoming. Dinks it over the top. Their regen centre half, Avelia, got no answer to big game Gianluca. Gianluca smashes it home. 61 gone. 4-0. I mean, this definitely makes us feel better about the 4-0 battering they done at Anfield in the league last year. Paquetá now. We're not happy with it. We want 5. Cherki's in. We've got 5. It's a complete return of the favour there, as this time Skamaka assists for Cherki. Sacked in the morning, I'm hearing in the stands. You don't know what you're doing. The away fans are going nuts. Ryan Cherki is going nuts. Alisson can't get anywhere near that. It is 5-0. Welcome to the London Stadium, Antonio Conte. That's what you get for managing Spurs. Just purely from a West Ham Spurs rivalry, not digging out Spurs. But, you know, West Ham fans are not going to like an ex-Spurs manager turning up at their ground. So they're going to go bad and they're going to bash them up. And that is exactly what we have done. I'm even going to let Jude the Dude have a little rest. Effie can come on. Can he be a ball winner? He's more of a playmaker. I'll be honest, I don't know who the geezer is. He's been here since we got here. He's got a pretty decent value. He's pretty young. Why not give them a go? What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is Liverpool can score 6 in 15 minutes, but I can't see it happening considering they haven't even they've finally had a shot on target. Only their fourth. Cucurella's had one, our ex-Chelsea player. They brought on Jogo. I mean, they're not going any more attacking. They've got, not only have they got 2 holding midfielders, they've got 2 defenders doing it. Antonio Conte, hang your head in shame, my friend. Hang your head in shame. What a way to end an episode that is. And I'll tell you what I have got. I've got 2 special surprises in store for you for the next episode. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers may have seen it as it went to the team selection screen. We did bring in 2 more players for cover for the wings. They could actually probably, you could argue, their first team quality rather. And they are unknown on loan and who am I? And I'm going to skip back because, yeah, there might be some clues there. But if you want to know who they are, you're going to have to join us in a couple of days when we come back here and we take on, I reckon, a little cheeky double header in the San Siro. Anyone? I'll see you soon.